Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 26 of the Ironman Progress series. As I mentioned, the goal of this episode is going to be getting to 72 Slayer, and we're starting this off with a Turoff task. Unfortunately, I do not have a leaf-bladed sword yet, which means I am stuck using a rune crossbow with broad bolts, which isn't too bad except for the fact that Turoffs hit kind of hard, and I haven't figured out how to safe spot them. They seem to be pretty difficult, so it's going to take a while, but at least I have that shortcut. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the episode, and I'll be back with some more levels and progress along the way. There is the task finished, and I got a bonus 60 points, so back up to 190, and it's okay. I figured out how to safe spot these from over here. Unfortunately, no leaf-bladed sword drop, but I guess you can have everything. On to the next task. I finally got my first Aberrant Inspector task at 69 Slayer, and here is an Abhorrent Inspector, which gave us absolutely nothing. That was really bad. At least the little ones have dropped us. This is my second Mystic Row Bottom Dark from this task, so, and the herbs are really nice, so it's nice to get the task, but that superior was disappointing, and I believe that's also 10 KC in superiors. Nothing interesting yet, but hopefully next time. And here's a hard clue that we got from who knows where, but let's open it up, see what we get. That's not too bad. Alks and Digside teleports. Overall, not too shabby. And here we finally have it. Well, not quite, but almost there. Level 70 Slayer. We can now kill Kurasks, which are pretty cool. Can use broad bolts to safe spot them and possibly get superiors. And hopefully if we get them on task, we will eventually be able to get a leaf-bladed sword and a leaf-bladed battle axe. So level 70 Slayer is a really nice level to get, and also looks really nice in this row to be at around 7-0 instead of in the 60s. 72 is now the goal, so I'll be back to you when I get some either combat levels or 72 Slayer. So in the last video I got the Brine Saber, and it turns out it's not just used on a master clue, it's one of two weapons, the other being the trident, that can harm these lobstrosities. And lobstrosities drop fossils, which is pretty nice, a couple of herbs, and the primary thing that they drop is seaweed spores, as well as being in a shallow area, so seaweed spores spawn here. So I decided I'd take a break from Slayer and collect some seaweed spores because I'm going to need them for training crafting at some point. These also drop 12 giant seaweeds, or 6 giant seaweeds at a time as well, so it's pretty nice. And I decided I'd farm up some seaweed spores so I'll be able to collect them for crafting. So the Brine Saber, really good drop in disguise. I've got 38 currently. Oh, and there's 5. They were also recently buffed like 2 weeks ago, so that they can drop between 1 and 5 rather than just 1. So I'm going to farm up about 50 of them, and then I'm going to head back to Slayer. And I have a Kurasks task, about 160 of them, so that's a really good task to have right now. I'll be using broad bolts there and getting some range training in, as well as hopefully getting a leaf-bladed axe or sword. So I kind of forgot Alks for this trip, so it's going to have to be cut short at some point, but the best part of doing Kurasks is I can get coconuts as drops and whiteberries. Coconuts are really good as a magic tree protector, and the whiteberries are good for super defense secondaries. Now I do have a bunch of those, and they will probably be patching them to work like herbs, just like they did with cactus spines, but more whiteberries can never hurt. But yeah, the reason I've been wanting this for so long is coconut drops from these will allow me to plant magic trees and keep them protected all the time. So really good. And here on this Kurasks task, here is level 77 hit points, which interestingly enough also gives us level 90 combat. Nothing special about any of these levels, but more hit points levels are always nice to get because it means I'm less likely to die. And I like dying less because then I don't lose all my items and have to run and pick them back up. And that right there is the other great reason for Kurasks, 19 Limprod roots. I will finally be able to use all the unfinished quorum potions that I have in my bank because I don't have enough Limprod roots. They will be rebalancing, Jagex said that they'll be rebalancing the drop tables for Limprod roots because they're going to increase the yield from patches, which is nice, but in the meantime I'm going to take full advantage of this. And on this Kurasks task, here is going to be level 73 range. If I can hit more than a 1 on each of these things. There we go. Level 73 range. 2 more levels until I'll be able to wield a blowpipe, but a lot longer until I'll actually get one of those. And there is a Torstal seed from the Kurasks. Apparently they're 75k. That's really expensive. I think I have a couple in the bank, but these are really nice to get. I won't be able to use them until I think it's 90 combat or 90 herb lore for the super combat potions, but I'll be able to farm them soon enough with 85 farming. Just taking a quick break from Slayer to do a farm run, and here is going to be level 82 farming. Next level, oh, this doesn't get us anything, but next level we'll finally be able to start planting the spirit trees, which are nearly 20k farming XP per tree, and I have, I think, 17-ish seeds saved up from birdhouse runs, so that'll be a lot of XP coming in, so that's really nice. So I got an Iron Dragon task, and that's never fun, so I decided that I should probably go make some Antifires potions to help out with the task. And I don't quite have the 69 herb lore, but I can make some botanical pies which will boost my herb lore by, I believe it's 4 levels, so I'm going to go make those and make some Antifires and then go do the tasks. I'll be back with you once I've made some of the potions. So I just got to make these into pastry doughs, as many as I can, put them in there like that. Oops. Do the second round because I don't have quite enough inventory space. No, that needs to go in here. There we go. And then I believe all I have to do is use the fruit top on the pie shell, because it only has the one ingredient. Excellent. Let's make 6 of those, and then let's try cooking 6 of them. Hopefully I'll get at least 5 all cooked. I don't want to burn more than 1, but we'll see, because these are going to come in useful for boosting for stamina potions and Sarah brews later as well, because a guaranteed 4 boost is a lot more reasonable than a chance at 5. Excellent, all 6 of them. Let's go make some Antifires. And here are the first few Antifire potions on the account. That is a whole lot of experience per each one. I didn't realize it was quite that much, but there we go. I think I'm just going to leave it at 14 here for now, because that should provide us with enough for however long we need. And I can always boost and make a couple more later on. So let's go get that Iron Dragon task. On that Iron Dragon task, I managed to get a shield left half. This is my first one on the account. I've already managed to get a Dragon Spear somewhere along the way. But this is really nice to get because I will now be able to do the Ardoon Hard Diary if I smith it in the correct place. So I don't really have the spare cash to do it now, but it's good to have it for when I'll need it later on. So really good drop there. And there we have a pair of runite limbs from the Iron Dragon. That would have been useful a long time ago in the account. I believe I have the fletching level required to make it into a rune crossbow. But I already have 2 rune crossbows that I got from the crazy archaeologist in the wilderness. And because I did that because I'm a normal Ironman account now. If it's still hardcore, this would have been a great drop. For now, it's a 10k drop, so I'll take 10k coins. Also, this task sucks. I've still got 22 left. I hate it. I'm never going to do this again. So 75 magic just came and went on this Iron Dragon task. I've earned about 40k magic experience on it already. It's a really dumb task. 75 mage gets me not that much. I'd be able to wield a trident if I had one. I won't have that for another 17 Slayer levels at least. And it gets me Fire Wave as well on the spellbook. And I believe I need 2 more levels in order to use Super Glass Make on the Lunars, which will be really good to get for training crafting. So 2 more levels in that direction. And here we have an easy casket and a hard casket. So easy casket, ooh, a Zamorak page, that's really good. I don't believe I have any of those. Oh, I have 2 of them, a 4 and a 2, and this is a page 4. Unfortunately that's a duplicate, but that's a pretty good clue. And I have a hard clue, which will have, ooh, this has an ancient page, and just starter rune stuff. Let's see if that ancient page is a duplicate. Page 3, and I have a 4 and a 2, so that's a unique ancient page. That's pretty nice. Not too bad value from those clues. And here we have level 82 strength coming in on the Hellhound task. Oh, wait, never mind. 3 experience away. Okay. Here we have level 82 strength coming in. I'm going to switch over to defense now and train that up to 70, and then to attack and train that to 70, and then we'll get back onto strength. And here we have another hard clue casket. Anything useful? That is absolutely terrible. And there is level 67 defense on the troll task. I'll be back with you in 2 minutes with level 71 Slayer. And here we are going to have level 71 Slayer coming in. Just 1 more level for those wyverns, and then we're going to camp them for a while. So, nearly there. Just 85k left to go. On a cave horror task, there is our 3rd black mask on the account. They're kind of just stacking up now. Nice little keepsake. I believe they're about 500k a piece still. Oh wow, That's up to over 1 million gold apiece. That's really expensive. Pity I'm not a main account, because that would have been a nice drop, but for me, just nice collectible. And this cave horror right here gives us level 68 defense, 2 more levels in this, and then we're going to switch over to attack and get that to 17, then we'll head back to strength. Before I grab the next task, I am going to go and unlock the extension for dust devils, just in case I get a dust devil task, because having them as long as possible is really good. So here we go, 100 points for that. Still have 210 points left. Once I get 72, I'll be unlocking the extended wyvern task as well, because those are pretty nice. So there we go. And at this point, let's get the next task. Oh, that's a nice task to get. And at this point I'm going to end off the video. We made some good progress on Slayer, got the whole of 71 done, got a couple of ranging levels, defense levels, basically combat stuff. I did not quite reach 71, but this video is getting pretty long already. The next one will definitely be 72, and we'll be starting wyverns, but for now I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. We did some nice Kurasks tasks and a couple of other things, so thank you very much, and I'll see you all next time. See ya!